Hello everyone, I'm Brendan Lee, and this is a video that I was very hopeful that I would never need to make, was certainly hopeful that I wouldn't need to make it anyway. But over these last few months, the toxicity in the motorsport, but specifically F1 Esports community has been raising in toxicity. So I'm going to speak my mind on this topic, on this situation as a whole, and try to bring some light and actually try to point a direction in a positive manner, because so far we haven't been able to find a positive manner and a positive outlet to be able to go towards at the moment. So before I get started with this, the fundamental thing that I cannot talk about enough or cannot stress enough is the fact that everyone is entitled to their opinion. Opinions are fundamental to our rights as a human being. That is my opinion of that, of course. So fundamentally, factually, everyone is entitled to their opinion and everyone should have their opinion. If you think that someone is cheating or not cheating, 100% that's your opinion and you're entitled to that opinion. Should we have an anti-cheat in the game? Yes, we should. Should we have an anti-cheat in everything, whether it's going from casual races that are hosted by leagues to all the way at the top where you're racing professionally for money, representing top level brands and sponsors alike? Yes, we should. Everything that is a competition should have anti-cheat. Even the leaderboards where you do hot laps and try to set a world record should have anti-cheat. That is a fundamental baseline that I cannot stress enough, that should be there and isn't always there in most situations. Although I trust in the companies that this situation will be resolved and anti-cheat will become a baseline fundamental feature in motorsport games going forward. So, of course, the birth point of this conversation is cheaters have now need a necessity for anti-cheat to block the cheaters to start with. It's the weather cycle of this whole situation that cheaters happened, so you need an anti-cheat to be able to block the cheaters in the first place. And in a perfect world, in a perfect situation, anti-cheat would stop all cheaters from existing anyway. And then for the eternity of time, we would have fair, equal competitions forever, and it would be a happy little world and we would never see any problems again. But it doesn't always work that easily, does it? And until that situation can be a possibility, or until anti-cheat is proving people's legitimacy of their results, we need to actually think about what we're doing on social media until then. As I tied into the start of the video, everyone has an opinion and it's everyone's right to have an opinion. If you believe that someone did not get the results by a legitimate manner, it is your right to be able to have the opinion that they therefore did not do so. And if you want to call them out and then say that they're a cheater as your opinion, do you know what? Fair play. I can't really stop that. I won't really ever try to stop that either. But what I will say is, if you're fundamentally trying to bring someone down as a human being and attack someone personally, that's where oversteps the mark, and in my opinion, it's gone too far. You can say that someone's cheated, and you can even go to the length of trying to prove that someone's cheated. And I think, do you know what? That's more or less fair game, because that's your opinion that maybe someone's cheated. But if you cannot find proof, maybe you should start to back off and maybe think about trying to elevate your ability to find proof. And if you still can't find proof, then you should maybe reconsider if someone's cheating or not. And like I say, when someone is being attacked, fundamentally, and this has happened multiple times in the community, that most of the people who have just been cheating have just been kids. And it doesn't excuse, it never will excuse people for cheating, because if they have been cheating, they deserve a very severe penalty or possible ban, or whatever you feel is the right fit for the penalty for the crime is the same we have in UK, I believe it is. Then fair enough. I'll be the first person to say that I've made mistakes on the internet. Everyone's made mistakes on the internet. It's part of growing up on the internet and having brands on the internet and racing on the internet, is saying stuff that we regret and we probably didn't mean in that moment. I know for a fact I've said stuff that I regret and I didn't mean to say in that moment as well. So I'm not a perfect person as well. So I'm not going to shame people for saying stuff that maybe they regret or maybe said by mistake as well. So I'm going to leave the video on this note. Anti-cheat needs to happen as soon as possible. and it needs to be effective when it does happen. From a personal point of view, I am more than happy to invest my own time into trying to accelerate anti-cheat to actually start happening, or however brands, people, whatever way is effective that I can invest my own time to help the industry, help people accelerate this rate of learning. I will do. I will do, because this community gave me, and this game and this series and this esport gave me my job that I do at the moment, and I love my job, and I'm so grateful for my job, and I understand that life isn't just about take. It's also about giving back. So if I can, truly, if I can help any brand, if I can help anyone in this whole situation of this whole drama, mess, negativity, to make the industry better, I will. My Instagram, my Twitter, my emails, feel free to message me, and I will help every way that I can, and I will put as much energy as I can into making the industry better, the community better, and just repay the favor for giving me this job to start with that I love and ideally feel fortunate to be able to do. So please, if people can take a message and take a note from this video, is you're allowed opinions over someone's legitimacy of their results, but please don't attack people as individuals. That's where I think it goes too far. And for the brands or people working for brands watching this video, please contact me, and I will do everything in my power to help you accelerate your learning of anti-cheat and make it as effective as possible. So everyone, thanks so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye.